I'm going to talk today about something that I don't talk about all that often, and it's not the easiest thing for me to talk about. I was having a conversation with somebody this week who something they said just brought a lot out of me. It brought me back to feeling something that I haven't felt in a really long time. When I was growing up, my mother suffered from severe bipolar disorder, and it wasn't until it was later into my teenage years that I really got a grasp, that I understood what she was really going through and how hard this was on her. And when I was 21, she decided that she had had enough, that she couldn't take the pain anymore, and she took her own life. And it was really, really hard. And I knew that this might be coming, and I knew there was nothing I could do about it. And for me, that was really the hardest thing. It was obviously incredibly difficult to lose my mom and to lose someone I loved to that sort of a situation. And it broke my heart. It really did. But what broke my heart just as much was that feeling, that helpless feeling that I couldn't help her, that there was nothing that I could do to stop this from happening. I mean, really shy of holding her hand every second of her life leading up to it and making sure that this didn't happen. This was something that was probably going to happen, and it did. And that feeling that you can't help somebody that you love so much, and that you can't really be there for them the way they need you to be, it breaks your heart. And even though your brain can process what's going on, your heart can't. And it's a lot harder thing, and it's not the kind of thing you can really prep yourself for. You think you can, but then there it is, just staring at you in the face, and you don't know what to do. I know that a lot of people watching this have lost somebody that they loved, or have just been through something that's really, really hard in your life, and something that kicks you so hard in the face, and when you go down, it kicks you again, and it keeps kicking you, and you think, I'm never going to get out of this. This isn't going to end. And it's brutal, and it's hard, and it's going to be hard. But please don't try to do this on your own. Don't try to get through this on your own. There are people who are there for you. There are people in your life who can help you. There are people you can reach out to. Don't be brave. Don't try to be strong. Don't let your ego get in the way of dealing with what you need to deal with, because life's always going to kick you. It might not happen a lot, but it's going to happen. And I've seen way too many people have their lives defined by these things that they've gone through, that something rough happens in their life and it buries them, it breaks them, and they never recover from that. These terrible things, they're going to happen, but they don't need to define your life. You can define what comes next. You can define what comes out of this. And you can't do it alone. So again, please don't try to do this alone. But don't feel like your life has to be defined by this thing that breaks you. Because life isn't going to ask you if you're ready for it. It's not going to come along and ask you these questions and see if you're prepared. It doesn't work that way. Just smack, one day it happens and your mom's gone. And your mom's gone in a terribly heartbreaking way. And you'll be in pain, and you'll live through it, and you'll cry a lot, but you'll come out of it on the other side. And if you've got the support around you, and you know that you don't want this to define you, you're going to be okay. And then you'll be better than okay, and then you'll be great. And when you learn how to be great, you're going to stay great. Oh, yeah, that wasn't the easiest. I really hope this helps some of you watching this, anybody who's going through something rough or has gone through something really rough in their life. I hope that you can learn from my story, and I hope you can be better off for it. Thank you for watching always. I always appreciate it. We'll talk soon.